Hello everyone, I'm Risen Knight, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing another Replica Master Sword. So this this video is actually a follow-up to a previous video that I made back in 2018, where I also reviewed a Replica Master Sword. So this one is supposed to be, I think it's called the White Metal Skyward Sword Master Sword Replica, and this is, I have to say, I think really cool Master Sword replica, because I mean, let me show you some of the things. You can see the details of the scabbard. So the scabbard, these gold parts right here are made out of metal, metal. Then this part right here is I believe plastic over top of hardened plastic over top of vinyl leather or vinyl. So overall, really high quality, or really nice. It feels really good, I think. And this right here is like a belt, which is supposed to, because links in some of the games depicted, yeah, there's like a belt, buckle thing attached to the sword, where you'd like, where you have it attached to his scabbard belt thing, that's not how he carries the sword on his back. So yeah, really nice detail. I think this is a little flimsy, as you can see right here. It could kind of fall off, but overall it's alright. It doesn't really take away from it. It's like, this is really cool. If you really don't want to lose this, then you can just simply remove this thing. But overall, doesn't, like, I think it's really cool. Just cool, more stuff that's added to this where they didn't need to, but they did. And now, let's go on to actually the sword. There we go. Okay, so now as you see, this right here is the actual Master Sword. This is... Again, this is the entire, I'll show you the entire length of the sword, right? It's right here, all the way to here. Again, really great. Let's see, so I guess I'll start off with the blade first. So this blade, I don't really know if I'm assuming it's a stainless steel. There's two versions you get of this sword, one where the blade is blue, and then the one where it's like this silver steel kind of thing. I much prefer this because, well, typically in the games, it's usually silver, unless it's, like in some of the games it turns blue against certain enemies. But overall, I think this one looks really nice. There's even this part right here, the insignia. It wasn't necessary for them to color this in, but overall, but still really good because it makes it more noticeable. It's even on this side too. This one, I think, looks still really good. There's some imperfections, but overall, again, this is really cool in my opinion. And there's also, even, you might not notice it all that much, but there's even a little bit of a fuller right here, because if you move your finger from here to here, there's like an indent right there, which makes this blade a little bit lighter, and also gives it this really cool look where you can see like the color is different from this part, which I think looks really cool. Then right here, there's on the handle, you can see right here, there's this leather thing right here, vinyl. I've really no idea, but it makes it nice to kind of feel and grab. There's also a little imperfection right here, some damage, but again, I think it overall really awesome. And this also fits really well into the sword. To the scabbard. So let me just put this in really quick, just to kind of give you a show. Let's see. Fits pretty well, I would say. There we go, yeah. It's very snug. Now, there's another reason why I brought that up, because there's another thing. Let me just pause this again really quick. Alright, so this also comes with a a placard where you can hang this up. And this is something that I think is really cool. Here's the things right here. I'm really glad they actually have this, because they need to put this in, but they did, and it's just so that you can actually put this up onto a wall, and then you can just, well, show this off, because, again, really cool. Alright, so final thoughts. In my opinion, I would probably rate this on a scale of, like 1 to 5 stars. I would probably put this at a either a 4 to 5 star. Honestly, I'd probably say 4.5, because honestly, this is just really, like, a really awesome sword. If you want to go from 1 to 10, I guess a 9. But, like, on most, like, sites, like, let's say Amazon and eBay, they typically go from 1 to 5 stars. But yeah, overall, really cool. Like, I'm the one that reviewed. This is honestly one of the very best replica Master Swords I've ever seen. You could get, like, purchased on Amazon, because again, this is really, honestly, really awesome. I'm really happy with how this came here and stuff. Looks really nice. I wish this was a little more purple, because that in the games, I know a lot of people don't really know this, but the sword actually has a purple hue to this. But again, for what this is, really awesome. I think I spent around $100 for this. Sometimes it's on sale for $80, $90, but its typical price I think is $120. So yeah, I got on sale. Really good deal in my opinion. Because this, but if you, let's say, if you were getting this for someone and you had to spend the little extra money, if you can afford the $120 to get this, then I still think it's worth getting. But if you could get on sale, obviously that's the better thing to do. But again, I'm really happy with this, and just really big fan of this. The sword's also surprisingly not exactly, it's heavy, but not too heavy. Like the last one that I recorded back in 2018, or I think maybe 2019. I think 2018 actually. That one's the sword is much bigger and significantly heavier. This one is, while it's still heavy, you can hold it much easier within one hand without hurting. Also, really quick, before I end off, let me show you something too. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is showing you the balance of the sword. So it's a little difficult to do this with just one hand, but you kind of see right here that this is kind of, the balance is right here, which is, I would actually say is pretty good. Because usually you want your balance, I would say probably between here to here, I think, and this is around here. So again, I think really good. Like, because I think this is a full tang, maybe, probably. I have no idea. I'm hoping so, but yeah. Also, so yeah, this is the Skyward Sword. This is also, I think, based on specifically Skyward Sword. This is Master Sword because like that's what's said in the product. I'll put a link in the description and maybe a comment. But yeah, overall, again, really awesome sword. Honestly, whoever made this, give yourself a pound of that. You honestly made one of the best replica Master Swords I've ever seen. Really awesome. Also, just kind of give you an update on the last one that I made, or on the last video. The last one I rated a 2.5 star because of the different issues. How like this, literally the sword wouldn't be able to sheath into the scabbard. But I was able to sand this part down to where it actually could fit. And because I would bump it up from a 2.5 to a 3 star. But the only reason why 3 star still is because honestly I really shouldn't have had to do that for a $100 for the sword. It should have been able to fit in already. But yeah, this one right here, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really awesome sword. Honestly, any Zelda fan would love this. Again, also, it's not, this part, the blade is not sharp. But again, if you're getting to a younger kid and stuff, make sure give him parental supervision, because again, this is just I think this is a 28-inch long blade, and it could accidentally hurt. You gotta be careful still. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this sword. And alright, so with that, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, then you can either give this video a like, or you can tell me down in the comments below. But if you want further support my channel, then you can either share this video with a friend, or subscribe to my channel where you'll see more of my content. And with that, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye! Also, before I end this video off, there's 2 more things I want to mention. But there's another master where I saw where they have this loop thing over here to make it so that this doesn't fall off. So if that would be really cool if this one had it, but again, not really a big issue. And also, I have this belt, scabbard belt thing right here. It doesn't fit properly, so I taped it right here to make it so that it actually fits. And I could actually unsheath this sword from my back. The length is and honestly, it feels really awesome doing that. I might make that into another video. But yeah, this could actually be, if you're tall enough, yeah, and I'm not really all that tall, but yeah, this actually is the length that's around the length that's required for you to actually be able to unsheath this from your back. And that's really awesome. So again, I got this for $15 again, or $15 to $20, kind of cheap, but this is not really I'm reviewing and stuff. Plus, I just taped it. It makes it work perfectly fine for what I wanted to do. So yeah, if you were doing this for a wall mounted display, I'd probably say this is easily awesome 5. You're probably not gonna find a better wall hanger than this. If you're going to use this to take this out for maybe for like a cosplay or going to a Renaissance fair or something, again, really I'll probably put it at 4 or 4.5. Really awesome sword. Really happy with what I received. Alright, and with that, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, then you can either give this video a like, or you tell me down in the comments below. But if you want further support my channel, then you can share this video with a friend, or subscribe to my channel where you see more of my content. And I'll see you in the next video. Well, I'm probably Well, I don't know. I'll see what I'm going to be doing. With that, I also want to wish you a Merry Christmas because Christmas is coming up and stuff. So again, really awesome present. So yeah, with that, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.